Hey everybody, it's Monday night. Is somebody there, LJ, with you?
No.
Oh, LJ's here. LJ Ruiz is here.
Yes.
We just watched Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Before we get into the Misha, I will say this was by far better.
Yeah.
Tonight.
No, I actually really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this Raw today. It was very entertaining.
I some of it I was like in and out of, but overall more went on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought it was really well paced. I was actually kind of surprised towards the end that, like, I thought we were getting the main event, and then they threw out the tag team match with Javon, and so I wasn't expecting that either because it went way longer than I expected. Usually it's done a little earlier.
Well, we're going to break it all down and talk about some other things. And maybe we should just start with, I was very surprised that AJ Lee was back. But now it makes sense because they're going to Chicago for Elimination Chamber. Yeah. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't too surprised that she, like, eventually was back, but I just thought they would have, like, usually announced it, you know what I mean, beforehand to, like... Yeah, it's a new feature that I can't figure out how to turn on.
Is it doing that thing?
It's supposed to center you at all times. So if I go over here, it'll move with me. And
well,
then
I've been literally on interviews with actors,
and they have the same thing.
They're taping it. It's like a PR thing, and I'm moving like this. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's all the new. So every single new Apple product, it's called Center Zoom. So if you're on any type of, it could be any website, FaceTime, Zoom, whatever, and Instagram Live, and it'll change you to where you are.
Okay, well, I'm not liking it.
So the one thing that people are upset about is that I've been looking it up online. Right now, there's no way to turn it off. Like after you're like once you turn it on, I can't figure out a way to turn it off. It tells you to go to this spot on your phone, and it's not there. There's no option for it. So.
But why am I? Oh, it's any Apple product.
Yeah, it's the Apple products.
I'm not liking it because I'm moving. It's just like. AJ Lee.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, Becky's lost it, but she is so good because her character is just kind of like now way over the top at this point.
Yeah, today was a little like I thought the promo was good, but it was getting to the point where I was like, all right, like can we? Like it was good. Like I'm very glad, you know, as of somebody that's going to Chamber, I'm very happy to see. I get to see AJ Lee in person again. I haven't seen her since I went to Raw like 10 years ago, whatever it was. So I'm excited. But I thought that the promo could have been a little bit better. But I liked AJ Lee in it a lot better than Becky today.
That's what I was gonna say. I thought AJ Lee of the two won the night in the promo because I thought AJ, her reactions was like Becky was just over the top.
Yeah, it was. I know that's what Becky's character is like kind of supposed to be, is like this over the top character that's like obnoxious. But today it was a little annoying. It was just a little annoying. But
it was over the top. Yeah.
But maybe that she did exactly what she was supposed to do. So
okay, but here's the question I have for you. I was coming out of it. I'm like, wait. So is she getting a championship match or not getting a championship match?
You're saying like you weren't sure at the time?
I'm saying when I left the mess of that promo and Becky walked out.
Yeah.
Are they going at each other in Elimination Chamber?
Yeah, so they announced it after. They're going to do
the title?
Yeah, for the title.
Okay, so it's not like she has to win this and
no, because that's what AJ Lee said, and then Becky was like, "I'll fight you, but not for the title." She was like, "Oh, so then what's the point? I already beat you twice." And then she was like, "No, I want." But the one thing I'll talk about that was a little eye opening because usually it's the other way around. This promo was the champion wanting the match against her because she lost to her twice, technically, in 2 tag matches. So I kind of like the flip on that because like, it's usually the challenger asking for the match. And she was like, all right, well.
That's what got right.
Yeah. She was like, I don't have to fight you, so it's whatever. She was like, no, fine, I'll let you fight for the championship. I just want to beat you. So it's funny.
So I'm wondering, do we get a Seth Punk? Is Seth somehow in the corner of that match or something?
I don't know. I don't know if that, but the one thing I'll say, like, you know, obviously we'll do predictions later on, but my early feel is that this is the part 1 to the WrestleMania match that they're eventually going to have. I think we're going to get some type of weird finish, and then because if you think about it, for Mania, WrestleMania this big, you have to do Becky, AJ. I don't think you can put AJ against somebody else right now with the storyline. So I think
I think she has to something has to not the match doesn't really get an end.
Yeah, because if AJ wins at Chamber, it doesn't really make sense to fight again at Mania. So I think that Mania will be the payoff for the whole entire feud.
Can I just say, isn't it interesting? And you were very excited because you texted me. When AJ Lee, when the music hits,
yeah,
AJ Lee, everyone's like, ah, right?
Yeah, everybody.
Why do you think that's still the reaction today?
And you know what's funny? It's so hard to like even judge why that's the reaction still, only because of the fact that most of the audience that's now in the arenas are people that didn't even watch her. But I think that she must have had that legacy that we all think she does, that people still know who she is. And
what was really confusing to me, because people in their 20s, well, when was she there? Because I keep thinking, why does everybody even know her that's young?
So she retired in 2014.
That's right. So you
or
would have
2015, around there, like 10 years ago.
A 20-year-old would have seen her.
Yeah.
Kid.
Like I'm 23 and I watched literally her whole career because it wasn't that long. So I literally watched her from the NXT all the way to her stuff with Big E and Dolph and everybody. But I was young. I was like in my like early teen, like maybe not even teenager yet, like maybe like 10 or 11 or 12.
Well, then we got the Usos and the Alpha Academy.
Way better match than I expected.
It was a better match, but I still but it was okay. I guess I was just kind of like, where's this really going to go?
Did you see the really bad botch from Jay, the super kick? It's so every week it's something different. It's really frustrating.
Deal.
I have no idea.
Well, I have the info right here. This is how we can go to Rikishi's wrestling school. Maybe I can ask Rikishi about Jay.
What's going on?
What is the damn problem with this guy? He can't get his move right. He needs to re-enroll in your school. But this is the piece of paper.
That's hilarious.
This is the piece of paper. So it's called Knox Pro, right? I believe.
I guess. I've never heard of it.
Yes. And I think there's manager night. So I'm really excited.
That'd be hilarious. Would be.
If I could transfer the rest of my life for like the next 10 years into being a manager in pro wrestling, and it could work out. You know what you can do? You can do the remember Alberto Del Rio had his manager would sing? You can come out singing. I could sing. I would love it. Because that way I could still kind of be in it, but I don't do anything.
Yeah.
You know, they could
you can take a few bumps.
They can take a few bumps or chase me around the ring, but that's it. But then I hit them with a kendo stick.
Yeah. They're gonna be like, this manager, we're not sure if he's 100% today. He broke his nose in WrestleMania in the parking lot.
Then we have the Liv Morgan promo. And Dom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what do you think of that?
I thought it was very entertaining with Stephanie. I thought it was funny. I laughed. It was like I was watching a novella. It was like a Spanish drama.
Yeah,
it was funny. Yeah, it was like a bad television show.
So
it was good.
What's the upshot of it? Like, so I was hearing all sorts of things today on Busted Open. What they're suggesting is that we should get Raquel to turn face and go against Liv at WrestleMania. But can we get there at this point?
I thought the way to get there was, with her winning on Monday, and she didn't. And I don't think they're gonna have a chamber match and a women's championship match at Chamber. So I think Stephanie's just gonna hold it till Mania now. I don't think we're gonna be able to get that.
But who is Liv gonna go after? So wait, did Liv choose Stephanie?
No, still not yet. She says she's not rushing into a decision. But I think it's gonna be Stephanie. I like the tease on SmackDown, but I don't think it makes sense.
And then later, there was the backstage Judgment Day stuff with Finn.
Yeah.
And they're never quite going there with Finn and Dominic. That has to fall apart.
You think that's the Mania match?
I think that'd be great, but they've got Finn so anchored now in with Punk, because they were probably like, it's very clear they were like, we need an opponent for Punk.
Yeah, for the meantime.
Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
And then we got Rhea Ripley, Lyra, and Ivy Nile. That was a no-brainer. That kind of was like, okay.
Yeah, that was the one I went to get my dinner for.
I was like, wait, I need to go do this article.
Yeah, that was yeah, it was kind of which sucks because Lyra really is good, but I'm not the biggest fan.
I'm not a fan of Ivy Nile. I'm sorry, Ivy.
Neither am I. Neither am I.
I don't know what it is.
I can't buy it. I'm not buying it.
I'm not buying it. So I kind of was like, that was kind of a snooze. Finn Balor and CM Punk. Okay.
I loved this. I loved it.
Okay. I'm getting annoyed with Phil. Are we supposed to get annoyed with Phil?
Punk?
Yeah.
Phil Brooks?
Phil.
Yeah.
Are we
in what way?
He's just gone so boasty now. Are we supposed to be like, is he just going into this a little bit so when we get to WrestleMania, we don't know who we really want?
I definitely think they're gonna lean. So this is what I kind of thought, and I said it the other day to my group chat. I feel like eventually, which today could have been a tease. Do I think Punk's gonna turn heel or do anything like that? No, but I do think that since it is Roman versus Punk, and it technically is two faces, right now in the industry, I think they're gonna lean more towards Punk being the evil guy just because he's so good at it, and the fans will still cheer him. I think they like that Roman's getting cheered right now, and they don't really want to go back on that. So I think they're going to lean in towards Punk being that like arrogant old guy that wants to beat everybody up.
I would rather have that.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I mean, I'm
not the biggest fan of this whole Punk loves the fans thing. It feels weird. It still feels fake.
Because when you as young LJ liked Punk, right? Why did you like Punk? Wasn't he the anti-guy?
It was literally like when I fell in love with him that first month into the 434-day reign, which was the reign of terror. It was like,
why was it?
Yeah, no, because he was that guy. He didn't care. He came out and talked about what he wanted to say. It was awesome. It was like the best ever. That's where I got this. My first Stone Cold T-shirt was because of Punk wearing the pipe bomb shirt, even though it wasn't his shirt.
So his gloating. What I'm saying is that I agree with you. Since the Roman Reigns showdown last week and this, he's more boastful. He's a tad more obnoxious.
Yeah.
If you will. Not that he has the right to say what he's saying.
And I'm getting PTSD because this is now the third time. So me and my uncle that I'm going with to Chamber have been to 3 PLEs. We went to SummerSlam in Barclays in like 2015-ish around. I forgot what year it was. Then we went to SummerSlam in Detroit a couple years ago. And now we're going to Chamber. And we got Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. That's when Finn Balor won the first ever Universal title and relinquished it the next day. We were there for that at SummerSlam. Then we went to SummerSlam 2 years ago and watched Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor once again. And then Finn Balor gets against Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship when everyone thought he should have won. And then now I'm going to watch Seth Rollins. I'm going to watch Punk versus Finn Balor for the championship.
But here's the problem.
He's going to win.
Who?
No, I want Finn to.
That's the problem.
Yeah, you just know he's just going to lose. It's not even like.
Well, unless you're going to literally have him lose and then quickly, like they've done this before. I've seen them drop a belt, and then on the Monday Night Raw, the person wins the belt.
So the one thing that everybody thinks is a lot of people online are confused on why they would do this Finn Balor storyline this late, and a lot of people think that they're going to add him to the match at Mania, just like they did with Daniel Bryan and who was it a couple years ago?
You mean the triple threat for the World Championship?
They think that the match is going to end weird and Finn's going to get screwed, and they're going to add him to the triple threat. Oh, like they did with Daniel Bryan against Edge and Roman, when they threw him in there when Edge won the Rumble, and then they put Daniel Bryan in after.
I don't see that. You've got.
It's possible. They've done it plenty of times.
Oh, I know. I just hope they don't do it. But what I'm saying is, so we're all supposed to be at Elimination Chamber going, ooh, and we
unless we get the Demon at Chamber.
But does that change the outcome?
I think it would. I think they would only bring that back if he's winning. Because the last time he used it was against like Edge.
Then there was this whole thing online about Triple H crappy creative. And people were like really on him. Wasn't it the whole thing backstage? And they were like, I mean, there is some validity in this, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Are they happy with him? Is this great?
I mean, my main thing right now is my problem with like the AEW talent that they've gotten. They're doing absolutely nothing with any of them.
None of them.
It's horrible. Rusev was out in a minute. Aleister Black lost in the triple threat. Penta lost in the triple threat.
Great. Even more, Ricky Starks is relegated to. He hasn't even been called up.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
Blake Monroe. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Kind of like these were big deals in AEW. How did this end up this way?
We get Powerhouse Hobbs. He just hasn't been on. And then what? Where is he now?
To do. And the funniest thing on AEW was Hook comes out in the promo and's like, I'm in charge of the ops because Samoa Joe's injured. Powerhouse Hobbs is gone. I'm like, who are you in charge of? Shibata? There's no, he's like, I'm in charge. I'm like, of who?
Of what? Yeah, and what else is new? Samoa Joe being injured. What else is new?
Well, and Hobbs left. So I don't know what the group is.
Himself.
Right. So it's like, okay. Okay. So we liked Phil. And then I missed something. What happened with Maxine and Natty? So she went nuts on her on the announce table, and out came AJ.
I actually missed that. I'm going to be honest. I only saw her beating her up. I didn't see AJ come out.
Oh yeah. So what happens is,
I guess I got up thinking it was over.
No, all of a sudden I'm hearing all this noise, and and I look, and Natty had her in the crab or something on the announce table, and she wouldn't let it go, and all the people were trying to pull her off of her. So Natty was like, argh, and just hurting her. She ran away, and out came AJ Lee. AJ Lee came out to save Maxine.
Yeah.
Natty takes off. She's helping her back, and Becky Lynch comes back out, slams
AJ
into the ring post.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I am. You got to go back. I was thinking this whole time that I do see coming up a Becky is going to team with Natty.
Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense for like a Raw.
That's
like
what
Raw or SmackDown.
I was seeing that a week ago. I was seeing that she's going to get saved by somebody, and and I could see Natty and Becky.
Yeah, because that's kind of what they're setting up. Just like I think that'd probably be a good match to do in between, like Raw. I mean, WrestleMania and Chamber.
You know what's weird? On Busted Open, Natty was on because she's on a regular on the show, and she's talking how crappy Becky is. Like Becky's lost it, so now they're going to team. It's like,
yeah.
Wait, both was a count out. Oh, you mean?
Oh, it was a count out. Yeah.
Yeah, you mean Maxine and
Natty.
Natty.
Are you liking this new Natty?
No.
Or you don't?
I
will say
the look is interesting. I want her, if she's going to be.
Yeah.
I want her to go. If she's trying to go in full Stu Hart.
Yeah.
That's what I'm wanting.
And I will say, she was my first ever interview I ever did in my life, and she was awesome. She was like the nicest person ever. So I wish her the best. But I think that her character has been struggling for a very long time. But she's an OG. She's one of the OG people there, so I get it.
Yeah, she said no part. And so I don't know if this will do anything. Okay. Javon Evans and Original Grande Americano versus.
It was an amazing match. I loved it.
Amazing match, but the joke is so ridiculously funny and over the top. And the best part.
We better get that at Mania. That better be the Mania match.
Grande versus Original Grande.
Mask versus mask.
Mask versus mask.
Yeah, it has to be. It has to happen.
And the funniest thing is Corey Graves. What do you mean, Cole? This is
he said it's not them. Yeah.
It's not them.
Yeah.
This guy's a really great luchador. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, the fact that they keep playing that off. Are we originally going to get Chad Gable back for anything other than a humor?
It sucks because he's like really good. Like he's amazing.
I mean, I thought when he came back, he would not go back to this character.
I only did because of the fact that they did transition into
multiple Americanos.
Multiple, so it made sense to now. You can't just like acknowledge that it didn't happen. But I think we're gonna get a funny payoff. I think WrestleMania could always use a match like that, so I think it'd be cool. But I do have a feeling it's gonna end up being one of those like, it's gonna be like a Mania match where technically it's 1-on-1, but I think like every luchador is gonna come out for like both both sides, like all of AAA, all of like Dragon Lee, everybody's gonna come out and help both of them. I think that's gonna be hilarious. I think it'd be awesome.
That would be amazing.
It'd be great.
That'd be amazing. Javon Evans is amazing, by the way.
Yeah, that cutter was one of the best cutters I've ever seen across the ring.
So then here's the thing. We got to talk about Bron Breakker and this hiatal hernia, if that's what it is.
Yeah, so they're telling us that he got injured in storyline working out because Adam Pearce forced him to deadlift more than he ever could. But then we do know that it was from lifting the table. He got a hernia, which I am not.
From this table?
Yeah. So he got the hernia, they said, right as he was flipping it over. I read that online today on Fightful. And
well, then my picture's right on target.
Yeah, no, that's literally the picture they used. That was exactly what it was when he flipped it over.
So he lifted it up, flipped it over,
and they said he felt it later that it was uncomfortable and ended up being a sports hernia. But I am not informed enough on timetables for that. Is he going to miss Mania or is that?
I am informed because I've had 4 hernias. I've not had a hiatal hernia that I know of. But when you look it up, it usually says about 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay, so it's not.
You can't do heavy lifting.
But it's gonna be hard for him to set up a storyline like while injured now. So I wonder if he gets left off Mania completely.
I mean, it's getting bad. We got Bianca out, Braun out, Seth.
Yeah.
It's getting like the injury report.
Yeah.
And so that brings me to my whole theory is kind of blown. At the end of Austin Theory and LA Knight, the masked guy comes out.
Oh yeah, for the first time since Rumble.
It's clearly I was thinking at one point it was Logan Paul, but it's clearly not because Logan Paul was chasing him out. Everyone's saying it was Grayson Waller.
I know, I am seeing that, but I don't know.
I don't know. It still doesn't look like Seth Rollins either.
I told you, I still think that it is Seth Rollins, but it's not Seth Rollins right now because they're not gonna risk like him tripping and falling and his mask falling off. You know what I mean? They're not gonna risk that. So it's probably just a stand-in, and then they'll announce it later. But I have no idea. My 2 biggest questions that I'm enjoying having the question every week because it's nice to be left on a cliffhanger is what's the payoff going to be for the Masked Man, and what's the payoff going to be for this Adam Pearce Heyman feud?
Wait, who is Adam Pearce talking to?
Yeah, we're gonna get it soon, but I don't know who it is.
So this is what's great. These are the cliffhangers.
Yeah.
Now we've got Masked Guy, who's not Logan Paul.
Yeah. I thought that this is why I thought this Raw was great because it left us with a lot more questions, which is good though because now it's not like, oh great.
And Adam Pearce, I can't tell. To your point, is he good? Is he bad?
I think he just hates he just hates the Vision. That's like what it is.
The Vision too.
Yeah. The one thing I will say though, it sucks because I know it's like Paul Heyman and to think that he was with in the span of like the last 10 years, he's with Brock, Roman, Punk, and now Rollins, and like it just doesn't feel like the Vision. They're getting used as like a comedy group now. Like they don't feel important, and I don't think that's what the original plan was. I think they're starting to regret it because I can't see him with these guys for much longer. It doesn't make sense.
Right, and I can't imagine he would be with this like kind of loser group. And Logan,
that's what I'm saying. It doesn't feel right. It feels wrong.
Right, it kind of feels broken. And Austin Theory just lost.
Yeah, like they don't win anything. They lose everything.
They lose everything. Logan Paul hasn't really lost anything, has he? Or has he? Are you there? Wait. He's frozen. Are you there?
I hear you a little bit.
That's weird. You're frozen. You're frozen. Guy in the mask is too skinny to be Seth. That's what I'm saying. He is too skinny to be Seth. Find out a chamber review of the masked man who will be known. Who will be known. All right, let's see. Hi. Are you not hearing me?
I hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. We were just going over that the Vision is worse than the Judgment Day.
I actually liked the Judgment Day.
Yeah, I'm not hating the Judgment Day. I'm not liking the Vision.
To think that the Judgment Day started like it feels like 25 years ago.
They've never moved it on. They've never moved it on. They've never moved on. So right now, who do you all think is the mask guy? You think it's supposed to be a pseudo Seth? I don't know. Are your sound bad again? What he's doing? Can you not hear me? Okay, can. Season 4 Unreal, The Truth Behind the Vision. That would be good. All the things that didn't happen or that happened that didn't go well. All right. We can't
something was up with my Wi-Fi, so
Is it that or your audio?
Hello?
Hi. Is it your
You hear me now?
Yes, can you hear me?
No, it wasn't. It was. I had to go. The Wi-Fi was like all spotty for some reason, so I had to just join from my phone so I can get back on.
Are you able to hear me?
No, I hear you fine. I could hear you before. You were frozen on my end for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are we back?
Yeah,
Are
we're
you-
fine.
It's a little delayed. Okay. So yeah, it's a little delayed. Am I delayed on your end?
You are. I don't know. It literally came out of nowhere. You started sounding like a robot on my end.
Well, you're kind of now you're okay, but you were getting kind of blurry.
Yeah.
It's because we're trying to figure out the mask man. That's why he's
Yeah,
freezing.
that's what. Yeah,
And it
they're
looks-
hacking our screen.
There's somebody hacking the screen. I'm telling you, it's Grayson Waller. Okay. You sound in videos fine. Okay, I sound fine. LJ.
Great. Yes. I hear you. You sound great on mine now.
Okay. So we all do not know. So who are you picking as the person and who's the guy? A faux Seth Rollins?
I think it's Brock Lesnar.
Can't be-
It's him. He got skinny for the role.
They're on GLP-1s. This is the GLP group. I don't know. I think it's kind of like, where is this going?
I think I don't know. That's just, I'm happy that I don't have an answer. You know what I mean? I'm glad I don't have one.
Okay,
'Cause
you're
I-
frozen. Okay, you're frozen. I am going to ask, what y'all think of the Bad Bunny halftime show? I thought it was absolutely amazing. I loved the end. And where I'm going with this is Logan Paul made a comment about Bunny, and everyone's saying it'd be amazing if we had Bunny and Logan Paul at WrestleMania, which I think would be an amazing like headline match across multiple platforms. Do you agree, LJ? Can you even hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. It's spotty, but I don't know what's going on. It's really weird. I don't even have it on my.
I mean, you're frozen.
Yeah, I don't even have it on my Wi-Fi, so I don't know why it's messing up.
So are you on your Wi-Fi?
I had it. I was on it before, and it was getting all spotty. And then I turned it off, and now it's still spotty. So I don't really know what's going on. I don't know if it's the website or something.
And you're on your, what are you on now? Your phone?
I switched from that to my phone. But usually it's weird because the only thing that's different is that sometimes when I get spotty, like I can see myself as spotty, and you're fine. but you were lagging on mine, and I was fine on mine.
Thing is, if you are spotty one more time, you should log out again and restart your computer. Are you on?
Yeah, I'm on my phone. So I mean, you look fine now. Maybe it stopped.
Okay, let's go back. I'm saying about Bad
Masked
Bunny.
Man, or no, yeah, Masked. Yeah.
Past that now. We're talking about.
So AJ Lee came out and Becky Lynch. We'll start from the beginning. We have to start all over again.
We're going from right now. I was talking about Logan Paul and Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
I think after yesterday, where the halftime show was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I loved it so much.
Which is not the general consensus to a lot of people, but
why
fine.
not? I don't get. I mean, this was amazing.
It was great.
I loved the flags at the end. It was so touching, and I just thought everything was so symbolic.
You got your pick right. It's because you broke the cookie. That was the only reason.
I broke the Patriots cookie, and I picked the Seahawks with my cookie. I got it right. It was a great day. The Seahawks. I always get, and LJ knows I always have the wrong one. I had the right one.
Yeah.
I had the team and Bad Bunny. What did you think? What did you think of the symbolism through it? Because I think part of the problem was some people in America who they have to understand the lyrics. I don't know how we have to understand the lyrics. I understood what was going on.
Yeah,
and I don't speak deep.
And I think that was why it was so like touching and like fun to watch and like just pretty cool moment, because he made it. He didn't have to do this at all. He could have did the concert and did it and just sang, but he knew that a lot of people weren't going to understand what he was saying, that he wanted them to know, and he gave us visuals exactly what he was talking about. Every song that he was doing, the scene that they were showing had to do with the song. It was pretty obvious to tell what was happening.
Were you and your family? I was talking to a bunch of some Latino friends of mine, and it meant so much to them.
Yeah. My family, my stepdad was loving it. Even though it sounds like a not funny thing to say, but he said that his favorite part was that one of the people when they got like electrocuted and like fell off of the electrical poles. That's literally how my stepdad's grandfather passed away, because that was his job, and it was a dangerous job to do in Puerto Rico. So he was like, that's a pretty cool, because he literally did something as small as that in his thing.
Wasn't the reason they did the power poles because there is that whole grid problem in Puerto Rico?
And they lose power all the time. They have hurricanes and nothing gets fixed. I
mean, who constructed this?
Yeah,
go with him.
Yeah,
is brilliant, because you have that.
It was great. I thought the song, he sounded really good live. I loved it. We just talked about Lady Gaga, and now she came out again, which I loved.
She was wonderful.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was cool.
I thought that was great.
Yeah.
But I loved the whole symbols. And then everybody was saying the 5-year-old boy was
him.
It wasn't.
Oh, yeah. It was Bad Bunny. It was Bad Bunny as a kid giving himself the Grammy.
Right, but it wasn't the kid from that.
No. Yeah, people thought that, but it wasn't.
Night, that was the talk.
Yeah.
Somebody came out in the morning and said that's not true. Candace says, having a tribute to Puerto Rico, it was about bringing people. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
I thought it was great.
Like, and I loved Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin was great. All of it was great. Like, I have not a complaint.
Yeah,
so when I'm hearing about this, like, why? Like, I don't understand what went on. I'm like, how stupid are you to not understand what's going on?
And one of the best things I read online was that someone said on Twitter, I forgot what it was and what the exact quote was, but it was something along the lines of, I don't understand what he's saying, and I'm not meant to understand what he's saying, and that's not all of us have to understand what he's talking about. Like, it's okay. Like, it's a privilege to not understand, because that's why he's there doing what he's doing, because it's for their people and, all that stuff that's going on. So I thought it was amazing, and I enjoyed it. Same thing as last year. I enjoyed last year's too, just as much as this year.
Going back to this, we were talking before your glitch about Bad Bunny, and you were in Puerto Rico.
Yes.
And saw it.
Yeah.
What was it like being there?
It was like a concert madhouse in that arena that day. It was insane.
What they were saying on busted open on today. That video of him coming out with the with the shopping cart,
Yeah,
that match, it just got more and more and more views yesterday. It just got WWE was smart. They put it out.
They're flooding it. Yeah,
they put it back out, and then they had Logan Paul when they said, "Are you excited about Bunny?" He goes, "No."
I think they're doing it. I really think they are, and I think it's going to make so much money. It's smart. I mean, they have to.
Logan Paul and Bad Bunny.
But do you think so? Let me ask you a question. You know, Bad Bunny put on an amazing performance. Literally, like, could be top 5 match of that year with Damian Priest. You know, a veteran. They usually put him with a veteran, carry the match. Logan Paul's now been in the company for a while, a little bit. Do you think he's good enough to carry the match with Bad Bunny, or do they need to have another person in there, like a true veteran? Like, do you think Logan Paul has been there long enough to really run that match with Bad Bunny? Because I don't know. If they trust him to do that, I'd be very surprised.
I think that's a big trust on Logan.
I feel like I'm leaning more towards like a
triple threat,
like a Bad Bunny and
a tag team match.
Bad Bunny, Penta and Ray Phoenix versus Logan and the Vision. You know what I mean? Something like that. I can see.
I know there's something very marquee though about Logan Paul.
Yeah, like literally the 1v1.
Bad Bunny. It's like you could take that anywhere in any.
Do you know how many people are going to watch that? Like just knowing he's on it.
But even think about it from a PR, press, journalist. Everybody would write about that. Not just like
it would literally be more written, I think, than some of the main events on that card. Like one of the bigger match. It would be literally like a top 3 match on the card. And I've seen rumors that he's like super down to come back soon.
And now Candace makes a point. Logan was dumb for saying that since Logan lives in Puerto Rico.
So did you see the back and forth between Jake and Logan that everyone was talking about?
I didn't see it. I heard about it.
But did you read about it? Yeah. So Jake tweeted that it was ridiculous for halftime show. It was gross. Watch the other one. Blah blah blah. It's ridiculous. It's not nice to America. And then Logan subtweeted it and said, I love my brother, but I strongly disagree. Puerto Rico's the best. They should be showcasing everything they can do, all that stuff. And he was like, I really hope Jake Paul can change his mind. And then Jake Paul came out today and said, sorry, I was hacked, which was not true. So it just shows why we all like Logan a lot better than Jake, because he's a jerk.
I think Logan knows is smart.
And he's too smart. And he's already dealt with enough canceling that he can't go back to that. You know what I mean? He already got out of it.
So much. Oh, this is good. I want Bad Bunny versus Dirty Tom. That would be amazing because
that would also be good.
No, but honestly, PCW, that's actually a great idea because that fixes your issue, LJ. I can see Dominic handling Bunny in the ring
a lot better. Yeah,
a lot better.
Yeah,
and that would actually be fun about cheering for the ultimate jerk.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I think that would be amazing.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that happening.
And yeah.
Imagine he holds the title.
That would be great too. Any of it would be great. I'm just saying he's so hot right now. Grammys.
And he right after the Super Bowl ended, he deleted everything off of his Instagram because they're saying it's a fresh start, which could be wrestling. You know, it could be wrestling again.
I also think he did it probably because he didn't want to. Well, he could have turned off comments, but he probably didn't want to see the litany.
Yeah,
it was really funny. I did the article on my website about the Super Bowl and rumors that Bunny would reappear in WWE. And on my Facebook page, I had people just basically going into this whole thing about politics.
It's not about that.
Like, what are you talking about? I'm talking about what? And it's like, I'm not watching this halftime show. That wasn't even the question.
So you want to know something I was going to ask? And this has to do with what you just brought up. I do wonder, like, what the conversation is and, like, with the teams with each other about, like, how Bad Bunny, obviously very outspoken, said what he said at the Grammys about all the ICE things going on in America. And obviously that's directly correlated to, the people in power. And then you have Triple H, who runs the company, basically, who's very active in the Trump administration. I wonder if there is a conversation about that, if Bad Bunny cares enough to not come back because of that, or if Triple H cares about what he's saying and they go at it. I really do wonder if there's a conversation there or if there's not at all.
That's an interesting thing because we are, since the last time Bunny was in this whole ice thing has now gone down.
Yeah, which it was not going on. I mean, it was going on, but
we're in a different time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Money
always talks. Yeah, he always talks. And at the end of the day, I think Bad Bunny really does want to come back. So I think that he wouldn't let that kind of ruin his idea.
Okay, and then Logan takes the title off Bad Bunny if BB wins it.
I could see that.
So we've got literally a 3-month story for Bad Bunny.
I do think.
And one more thing. I checked his tour schedule. He is not booked in April because remember, he's only doing dates in South America.
Is he still on tour? He's still doing songs? He's still doing dates?
He's on tour. He's on tour in February and then May.
Interesting. It's pretty convenient.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really think it's time. I would bring him back if he's willing to do it.
I think it's time. It does suck though, because I don't know if you saw that. It was like almost guaranteed that Backlash was returning to Puerto Rico for the second time, and then last minute they
changed it.
They changed it to Tampa because then I heard that they got outbid, which sucked because that would have been amazing.
They got outbid by Tampa?
Yeah.
And didn't they? And isn't there a SmackDown is being moved to a Sci-Fi
on this Friday? Yeah.
Because of
what is it for? I saw that, but I didn't know what it was
Olympics.
For. Ew, it's on USA. I didn't know that.
SmackDown is on USA.
And then it's going to Sci-Fi because the Olympics are on USA. The Olympics that I have not been watching enough. I have to start watching more of.
Right, because of the Olympics. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I usually watch Olympics, and I saw a bit. Of course, I saw Lindsey Vonn rip her leg to shreds.
Well, you saw that she was doing it with a torn ACL. Who does that?
I literally, as somebody who's got every,
I couldn't even walk after my torn ACL.
Believe that she had the chutzpah to be like, I'm in
crazy.
this anyways. It's like, and then
Probably
she
hurt so bad.
I mean, can you imagine? And then now, and she had surgery.
Yeah. Jake Paul's fiance broke the world record today for speed skating.
Is she a speed skater?
She's the best speed skater of all time. Like one of the best top 3 speed skater of all time.
I saw some of the figure skating lists.
I forgot what country, but she broke the record.
Not for U.S. She's in a
no. She broke the world record today and won gold medal in the Olympic record for speed skating around.
I mean, these Pauls.
I know.
They're just
crazy.
I don't get it. So we're down for Logan Paul, Bad Bunny, or Bad Bunny, Dominic.
Or Logan Paul and
Dominic against Bad Bunny.
Logan Paul and Jake Paul versus Bad Bunny and like Ricky Martin.
Lady Gaga.
And Ricky Martin. Yeah, Lady Gaga's gonna do the announcement.
And what about Damian Priest? He has no story.
No, he'll probably end up in the Elimination Chamber because they put him in all those matches.
By the way, Candace, on this Jake Paul, originally that was a lot of what people were saying.
Yeah.
I think Jake Paul is shorter than this guy.
And not as he's way. I think he's bigger, like bigger.
Jake,
muscular. Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is like a Grayson Waller. But what's the point of him? I mean, who moves? It's the way that person is moving. It's like quick jump. I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm really intrigued to see who they say it is.
They really say it's Seth Rollins. I think that's bad too.
Yeah, because we all know, like we're all expecting it to be him, so it has to be somebody different. But yeah, no, I liked Raw today. It was very, very.
Raw was good.
Fresh.
I think now we have some cliffhangers. I do want to ask one more time to everybody, who is Adam Pearce talking to? If it's not The Rock, who's he talking to? And what would The Rock care about the vision?
Yeah, they're saying online, whoever the hell this is has studied Seth's mannerisms perfectly because they're saying he moves exactly like him.
I don't think so. Because he does the stomp.
Everybody's saying it's Waller 100%.
So was
Everybody.
Waller sent in by Seth to do it, or what is Waller's point?
I don't know.
I think it could be. I think it could be Grayson
It
Waller.
really does look like Waller though in the face when I've seen it when I'm looking at this picture right now.
I agree.
Yeah.
And he has no story. And
I guess I could see it.
oh, I know why. Because him and Theory were partners.
Yeah, no, that's why it would make sense. But like, is he really that big of a deal? Grayson Waller, is he also going to be in the Vision now?
Wait, did wait a minute. Did this mask guy stomp on Theory?
Yeah, today. Yeah.
Grayson Waller.
Theory and Breakker.
I'm wondering if it's just Grayson Waller being pissed at
just being Grayson Waller, yeah.
Theory, and so then they bring him into the Vision and throw out Theory. Then Theory aligns with Seth.
Because they used to be together, Seth and Theory, when he was the Messiah, right? That's when he was doing that whole thing.
It's either someone from NXT or something. Yeah.
Who got outbid.
I don't know. What are you seeing? Anything else?
No, but I was going to say, do you think that they're going to give Oba the chance to be in the chamber or no? Because he's just going to win?
I think he could be in the chamber.
I was thinking if they did, I don't think they're going to, but I was thinking it'd be cool if they did Oba and Lesnar in the chamber, and that sets up their Mania match, and that's what they did at Mania. Right. Also, what's Gunther going to do at Mania?
I don't know. And the fact he came on today and he's like, I just don't care what about Mania. To me, there's a lot of holes, and I am not clearly seeing with 2 weeks away who would win the men's and women's elimination chamber.
I think
Rhea.
No, I think we're gonna. I think that there's a very high chance we get a. It's only the only reason the women's one is hard is because like I guess you're gonna assume Liv goes with Stephanie, but you always could. What was it?
We need somebody for Jade,
and my thing is that like everybody expected to be Bianca and expecting her to be healthy, but I don't think I don't think she is. I don't think she's gonna be in the chamber. But the men's one, I feel like it's pretty obvious. I feel like the men's one is going to be
Cody,
yeah.
That I see. So then Cody goes back with...
But I will say, and I don't think this is going to happen, but I can see a world where it does. I can definitely see a Cody, with LA Knight now joining today, and Cody and Randy Orton's in and Cody possibly being in. I can definitely see a Fatu chamber win and Cody and Randy at Mania against each other if they want to keep the belt off Cody.
I was going to say the other thing was Drew's promo the other night.
I also liked how he kept getting beat up and trying to come to the ring by everybody.
Drew
got beat up by Cody and then got beat up by Jacob.
It was great.
Yeah.
And I think what was great was Drew, because Drew basically said the exact thing I've always said. He's the undisputed champion.
He literally said what you said, yeah.
That belt is the championship. How did we go from it being also ran? That is the belt that Pedro Morales and Bruno said. That's like the belt.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that he's saying that everybody should be insulted in the SmackDown locker room.
Yeah, I liked it. It was good.
Now he's kind of like a half face. So you could make it interesting, and Cody totally turns heel.
I wouldn't mind it. Or an Orton heel turn.
Which I've been calling for years now.
Yeah. And they haven't done it, which is crazy.
Because he's not, I don't know if it's just because he can't wrestle that much.
Yeah, he doesn't wrestle much. He does these bigger matches in between legit.
I think it's his back. Isn't it? And Roman is listed on 5 Raws.
All the Raws leading up to Mania.
So he's clearly going to be there.
Yeah.
In March.
And the final Raw before Mania is in the Garden.
Oh, right. And then I heard that tickets were not selling great because they're so expensive.
For Mania?
And there's a whole thing with the tourism thing. And I mean, they're still selling, but they're not. They're down.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to go, but I'm not gonna pay that much if it's crazy.
I have not heard about Elimination Chamber. And look where we are 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago. Doesn't that ring a bell?
Yes, it does.
For nothing. Okay. Candace is saying, I thought about Gunther Orton. Okay, so Gunther has beaten Power, Goldberg, Hart, Cena, and Skill. AJ, but Orton is different. He doesn't need preparation but only one moment to end.
I could see them going against each other.
The Bill focuses on Gunther versus Orton. No, I would like that. That's okay.
Yeah, it's better than Jelly Roll.
Oh,
When's he coming back? Oh my God, Jelly Roll and Bad Bunny versus Logan and Jake Paul. There you go. That's your Mania match.
no. Or Post Malone.
Yeah.
I could see him in there with his friend Jelly Roll against Logan Paul and Jake Paul.
No, they'd probably be all together.
Okay, so what are we gotta wrap it up. So what are our takeaways? We like tonight.
Yes, a lot. I enjoyed it.
We're giving it a B plus.
I'll give it a B plus.
I'm giving it a B plus. And then we think the mask guy, I think it's Waller, which is kind of a letdown.
I hope it's not, but we'll see.
And then when does this get revealed? Candace is saying it gets revealed at Elimination Chamber.
At Chamber, yeah. I think it'll be at Chamber. I think one of the Vision members is going to get in, and he's going to get costed by the guy. And that's when we'll know.
And now, wait. How many more qualifying matches are there for Chamber?
I think only 2 spots have been filled on each side.
So we have.
It's only Orton and LA Knight, and there's 4 more.
So it's got to be SmackDown one, and then next week on Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, there's 2 on. I know they have 2 more weeks. So yeah, it's probably 2 and 2, and then 2 and 2.
Okay. All right, everybody. That's a wrap. I'm giving it a B.
B? Because you don't like Natty?
Well, I do like Natty. I just didn't love the Natty. I was like, wait, what? I don't understand Maxine Dupree, but that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
Your girl. All right. Wait. Is there a comment? I'm booking all of this, by the way, so hire me. Okay, Candace, we're putting that out there.
Yes.
All right, everybody. Thank you. Have a great night. And we will see you. I don't know when we will see you. When are we seeing them?
I guess we could do SmackDown.
Well, on Sci-Fi.
Unless we get some breaking news throughout the week that, you never know with Bron Breakker and all this stuff going on.
Yes. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Thanks so much.
See ya.